What is going on? Welcome back to Mugen Films. If this is your first time here, I introduce, review, and rank films every week. So start by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss your favorite shows. In this episode, I'll be covering the movie Joker. I always aim to be concise and try my best to keep spoilers to a minimum, but since spoilers can be subjective, please proceed with your own discretion. Starting off with the production quality category. Our first category is plot. Joker's story may share the typical how a villain became a villain story, but viewing an entire movie from a villain's perspective sure isn't your typical movie. As the movie went in depth with some of his traumatic experiences, thoughts that these tragedies can and does happen in real life around us made the movie that much more intense and alarming. It makes you think you should always be nice to everyone. I'm giving this category a 9. The next category is character. Joaquin's acting was hands down the best I've seen. Every detail was just spot on. His running was perfect, and the message he gave through his dancing was so powerful it gave me goosebumps. When you think of Joker, it's hard not to think of Heath Ledger's Joker. I would have loved to have seen Heath's version of this movie. Who do you think would have been a better Joker? I'm very curious to know, so comment below. Character is getting a 10 out of 10. Next up, we have audio and visual. Sound effects were good, and the music choices were great. They fit the theme well and blended with the scene flawlessly. The scenes and overall setting was very convincing as well. For this category, I'm giving it a 9. When it comes to directing, the entire movie was smooth. It kept me engaged throughout the movie, thanks to great directing and a well-written script, which were all supported with a sound editing job. I'm rating it a 9 out of 10. Last in our production category is pace. The pace of the movie, which was the character's development, was quite ideal. It did feel slightly slow in the beginning, but after finishing the movie and thinking back, the slowness was understandable and quite necessary. So I'd say the overall pace was good as well. I'm giving this category a 9. For genre, 5 points for quantity and 5 points for quality will be given. First up is action. Other than a few crime scenes here and there, you shouldn't expect any action in this movie. 2 out of 10 for action. Next we have comedy. There were a couple of light humor scenes. It was natural and an appropriate amount, so I'm giving it a 2 here. When it comes to drama, this movie will trigger a few emotions and thoughts about empathy, morality, righteousness, and etc. about our society. And for that, this category receives a 10. Next, we have romance. Without spoiling it too much, I'll just say that it's debatable that the whole movie, which was about Joker's birth, was based off of love, or a lack of. Romance gets a 4. Last in the genre category is violence. There weren't as much violence as I expected, and the goriness was comparable to your regular crime movies. The suspense was subtle, but it was there. Violence gets a 4 out of 10. Before I give you the final score, a quick reminder that if you want more contents like this, the easiest way for you to tell me is by smashing that like button. Last but not least, we have HTFB. I'm usually not a huge fan of crime movies, but I did enjoy this one quite a lot. And of course, this is mainly thanks to Joaquin's amazing acting. I'm giving the movie Joker a 9 out of 10 for the HTFB score. And finally, the production quality got a total score of 46 out of 50. Thanks for watching and check out my other videos.